And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Joe Musgrove. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
A Cy Young candidate in the National League. He's having a great season so far. In fact, I've been hearing his name mentioned among some of the leaders. Guys that have been around this league for a while. He's definitely in the conversation, and I think he's got a real shot at winning it.
Ready to go? And now the center fielder, Yonathan Daza. In for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 640.
They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Nola fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to first. And there are 2 outs. Here's Chris Bryant now.
The right fielder, Chris.
In there for strike 1. You got to keep an eye on Musgrove too, because he's been known on the back of the mound to play tic-tac-toe with the other team's pitcher. He did that once in a game with a former teammate, Chad Poole. It was a tie. Next pitch is outside. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Xander Bogaerts. The line to kick the pitch. Singing, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Juan Soto now, and that's in there for strike 1. When former Red Sox scout Mike Lord visited Aruba for a tryout in the summer of 2009, 16-year-old Xander Bogaerts was in bed with chicken pox and a fever, and mom said, "You got to stay in bed." But she agreed to lift the order for 1 day thanks to some persuading from Xander's uncle. And after an impressive tryout, he and his twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox.
1 ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
And what's interesting is Xander wanted to be a teacher when he was growing up, and obviously that did not happen. But what's cool is that his elementary school was renamed after him.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Padres waste a chance. Here's Manny Machado, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. In there, and it's 0-1. Out towards right center field. Bryant puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags at second. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throws to second. The tag, saved. And across to score comes the run from third.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Tatis on at second with 2 down. That one misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner takes off for third, and that one gets past the catcher. No throw, he steals third easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. In the dirt, but kept close. Diaz on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And here is C.J. Cron. That one's in there. That's strike one. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round of 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Elias Diaz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series championship team. It was kind of an afterthought, but after being traded and bouncing around a little bit, he really found himself and became a dominant pitcher of the game.
The punch out there, that's the second out.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
His favorite player growing up was former Cy Young Award winner Jake Peavy, and he wears number 44 in Peavy's honor. And he actually got to meet Jake Peavy for the first time when Jake threw out the first pitch prior to Game 4 of the 2022 NLDS. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And a good eye there. Next one misses, and now 2-0.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
2-1 now. On the ground. Slides. He's got it. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, and he can't hang on. And now it's Austin Nola. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Back here in San Diego, top half of the third inning. Down the third baseman, Nolan Jones. And there's the strike. Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. To the right side. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Randall Grichuk now. In for a strike. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Tatis snags it on the run. James Triantos digging in for the Rockies. Lifted in the air right center field. Grisham trying to get there. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Rocky. Bottom of the inning. It's Xander Bogaerts now. The wind of the pitch. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
Got him swinging.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Profar pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Machado. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Machado, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2010. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Rolled over to third. Jones. Throws across the diamond. Machado out on the play. Back here at Petco Park. Yonathan Daza steps to the plate. First pitch swinging.
Well, these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Jurickson Profar digging in for the Rockies. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. His 7th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. In the air, right side. Tatis pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Crone at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Now it's back Carpenter.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Swings through that one. 0-1. And a pitch. Tatis runs. Pitch outside. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And now the lefty. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That takes care of Cronenworth. Runner tags for home, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run first makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
Next for the Padres, Trent Grisham.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Carpenter off of first with 2 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
2 outs. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And he deals. Right through there for a strike.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering in the dirt. 3-0.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him. 1 away here in the 5th.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0. Next pitch in for a strike and a count 2-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. On to Bogarts. Return throw to the pitcher. It gets away. Here's Colorado's DH, Randall Grichuk. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Cronenworth. Third out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Seong Kim. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Fires over to Crone. One up, one down. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On to first, two down. Back to the top of the lineup, Xander Bogaerts digs in now. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Out towards left center. Touches down. That's a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Manny Machado up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On a line out towards center. Machado out of the play. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. All set for the top of the sixth. And here is James Triantos. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Yonathan Daza digging in for the Rockies. Liner, and oh, that got him. Bogaerts with the throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So they turn things over to the righty, Nick Martinez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Cronenworth throws on to first. Got the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bryant in the box now, takes strike one. That one catches the zone. No balls, two strikes. Stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 0-2. Got him. Huge strikeout there. So a job well. Back here. Here in San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Gomber back to work. And ball one to the right fielder. Tatis, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Tatis waits. The other way. He takes it on his own, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Now it's the DH, Matt Carpenter. That misses.
Outside,
Ball
that's ball.
one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 41 getting ready to go. Hand getting cranked up as well. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard. Home run number 50 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here comes the skipper. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 41.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Cronenworth now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one off the mark, and a count 1-2. And now 2-2. One down, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his second strikeout. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman. C.J. Cron, Pedro Avila on to pitch here. He's pitching on 2 days rest. That's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Slapped foul. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Soto gets under it and puts the squeeze on that. And that ends the... Back here at Petco Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Ha-Seong Kim. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 1-1. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Cron. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And the first offering is not close. This one in the air, right field. Bryant makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Jones. Luis Garcia will take over here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Next offering is in for a strike. That one down the line, and it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, no outs. And here is James Triantos. And there's one away. Tries to get back and save. Here's the center fielder, Yonathan Daza. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around third. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 3-all.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here's the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That's inside. Good eye right there.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado under it. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get the out on Soto.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brent Suter up and loosening in the pen. Up the middle, Triantos gets it to first. Machado out of the play.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And fouled off. So 2 strikes on Tatis. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Daza ranges back and brings it in at the wall. Nothing doing. All set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for Colorado, C.J. Cron. Nabil Prismac comes on now.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes. Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang-with-ems.
And a couple of quick outs.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
That one pushed foul. The wind and the pitch. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Brent Suter.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
The pitch. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it, into the outfield, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bard getting loose as well. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Grisham in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Bounced, and that got the pitcher in plenty of time to first. That takes care of Grisham. We're in extras here. Now here's Nolan Jones. Tim Hill into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Slams off the bottom of the wall. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just...
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-3.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Yonathan Daza. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now here is Jurickson Profar. Strike 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Nola hauls it in for the out. 2 away down. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Key hit here by Blackmon for Colorado. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Daniel Bard.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Nola in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And here it comes. And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And now 2-2. This to third. Now only one out remaining.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And the pitch is outside. Ball one. The tying run at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it's even up. And the slider just misses.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.